Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and continue working on the top of the can. We're going to add the detail, and we're going to use the top view. So we're going to create a layer for the base of the can. So I'm going to go ahead and click over here on the layer to add a selected object, and I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go ahead and rename it. I'm going to double click on that and rename it can base, and save. Okay, close that. Now this can get pretty intricate. We're going to do the tabs separate, so we're going to do the top of the can, and we need the same number of subdivisions. So we're going to click on a cylinder. Over under the channel box, we're going to type in 8 and press enter, and we're going to for subdivision caps, we're going to type in 3 and then hit the enter key. And let's zoom in, and we're going to take the bottom part of this off. We only need the top part. So let's go to the side view and zoom in and right click and click on face and select the faces on the bottom. Hit the delete key. Go back to the perspective view, and that's what it should look like. We're going to go in here and click on select. You need to go to modify, center pivot, and we're going to go into the top view and scale this up. And we want to fit just the outside edges. Now notice that these are sticking out. What you want to do is the inside, not the pieces that are sticking out. The inside need to be fit right in there. So I'm going to move that over. There we go. Needs to be scaled up just a little bit more. There we go. And then move that to the center. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, I want you to rotate this. Hit the E key and rotate this way. So this is exactly in the center. Get as close as you can. So I'm just rotating that. There we go. Okay, that looks good. And then we're going to go into edge mode. I want you to select the second or the first edge right here. And I want you to hold down the space bar and go to edit mesh and go to slide edge tool. What you'll do is you'll hold down the middle mouse button and move it back and forth. There we go. That looks good. Okay, and then click off. And I want you to double click on the inside edge and middle mouse button, drag that out so it matches right here and at the bottom. Okay, that looks good right about there. Click off somewhere, and I want you to right click and go to vertex mode, and I want you to move these vertices one by one into the mesh here. Okay, so you see a curve here. We're going to go ahead and select this one and move that down. Select this one. So we're going to kind of move that around so it kind of matches the outside of that mesh. I want you to hit the 3 key, and I want you to move these around just a little bit, just a smidgen, just so that they follow the inside now of this path. Select that one. It's okay if it's not perfect. Okay. So I'm in the 3 key, so it's going to be nice and smooth looking. So we just want to kind of give it that basic shape. Doesn't have to be perfect, just close. Okay, just close to the inside shape. Let's go ahead and bring it out. Let's kind of look at the shape here. Now I'm in the 3 tab. Number 3 makes it preview smooth. Okay, I'm going to hit the 1 key again and make sure that we've gotten into the mesh itself. Doesn't look like we have. Alright, that looks good. So we are going to continue on. I would recommend that you save your scene right now. Okay, so we've got what looks like a good start. Select these faces here. And I'm going to do an extrude. Make sure keep faces together is on. Do an extrude. Edit, reset settings, and extrude. Hit the R key. Scale these in. And they won't scale uniformly in. It's going to be off a little bit around there. Let's just get a good basic shape. We just want to extrude it in just a little bit around the edges. There we go. Okay. Looks like this can be moved over a little bit. I'm going to scale this in a little bit. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, once I get that outside piece, I'm going to go ahead and hit the G key, and I'm going to move that down. Okay, and then scale that in. Okay. Scale this in. Go to the top view and kind of see where we're at here. And I'm going to hit the W key to kind of move that around. Okay. Kind of keep that uniform. Hit the R key and just kind of move that or scale that in just a little bit more. Go. Hit the W key and move it around so they're kind of even all around. We're going to have some parts that aren't going to be even. That's okay. Alright, so these corner pieces are pretty thick here. That looks pretty good though. I like that. So we should move those pieces in. So I'm going to go to the vertex component mode, click off of here, and I'm going to move those in a little bit so they better match the rest of it. There we go. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to select the edges or faces one more time. And hit the G, oops. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go into Edit Mesh and Extrude. And scale those in just a little bit. And if you need to move those over a little bit, you can. Okay, that's good. Alright, hit the G key again and scale these way down. Okay, something like that. Okay, that looks good. Okay, select. Alright, let's hit the 3 key and see what we got so far. Okay, looks pretty good. Looking good. Alright, so we got that little dip in there, just like what we have on the top here of the can. Now we need to work on this. This gets a little tricky. So we'll put that in there. I would save your scene right now. I'm going to go ahead and save. And click click on energy drink. And let's do energy drink A. Alright, so now we need to work on this part here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete some edges. I'll click on this edge here, and delete this edge here, delete this edge here, delete, and this edge here, delete. Okay. And I am going to, let's see, trying to find the best way to do this. Go to the top view here, kind of look at this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and going to do a edit mesh. We may have to do this a couple times, but interactive split tool, and let's go in here and start cutting our faces here. Hit enter. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's see here. Alright, so we got that. We need to probably move that down. Let's go ahead and see what we get with this. See if this will work. Select this face, and this face. And let's see if we can go ahead and do an extrude. Scale that in a bit. Move that down. And the scaling always is kind of a problem when you do this kind of work.